So, quick little update here. I got KP instead of Trey because Trey's at work right now. We're just going to talk a little bit about the interview process because many of you all are probably around this time applying for fall and fall advantage of 2013. So, I'm going to give another couple of tips that will be helpful. At the end of my video, I'll put a link to our interview our interview vlog, so you can see exactly what happened in that vlog with that. But anyways, so a couple things I want to mention is that whenever I did the interview process, I wrote things down that I knew I wanted to say. Do not write a paragraph. Do not write a script out. Whenever you do this, make sure you do like bullet points or something. Use keywords to describe things. Like if you're going to talk about how much you love soda, you don't say, I really like soda because it's fizzy and it's colorful and it makes me feel good. No, you say...
How's that Disney related?
I'm just saying. I'm just using this as an example. But you'll use... but you'll use soda, bullet point, fizzy, bullet point color. So do things kind of like that. A lot of things they'll ask you, of course, is why do you want to work for Disney? And make sure that your answer isn't exactly necessarily...
I would say plain.
Yeah,
I would say mostly... If you're going to be talking why you want to work for Disney, tell them, like, why you want to. Exactly why. Don't go on to be like, well, I just saw this on a commercial or TV and it just made me want to do it. Tell them exactly why. Like,
yeah.
You know, if you have experience, like going as a little kid, tell them about that. Tell them, like, how it made you magical. Tell them about how another cast member made it magical for you and your family to come. And tell them how wonderful it is for you to work for this big company. Because... They will like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that they will get you accepted for.
Yeah.
You know, tell them exactly why. Also, what Mitch said is notes. Bring some notes. Notes are very, very good to bring. Just don't make them very long because they don't have that much time to listen. They usually have an average of 15 to 30 minutes because they have to move on to the next call and they have other callers that they have from, I think the earliest was the 9 a.m.
Yeah.
interview,
Something
and they
like
have to
that.
go from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and they don't want to be late, and that's why they're very, very fast on their interviews. So don't worry if your interview is 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
The time really doesn't matter.
Take your time, be yourself, and explain and tell them how Disney impacts your life, and tell them how this can change your career.
On what KP said, he was going in the right direction. You know, you do want to tell them why, you know, why you want to be there. But also remember that this is a company and they do care that you're there for them. That you're not just there for personal satisfaction. I let them know that Disney is my future career and that I want to be an Imagineer. And, you know, this is why I wanted to start out in the Disney College program. So just keep in mind, keep it professional.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep it
no
professional.
No matter what you want to do for Disney, it doesn't matter what subject you're studying. I mean, Disney plays a role. I've always wanted to do entertainment for Disney. Right now I'm on attractions, which is one of my favorite roles that I actually got to experience. And this is something that not everybody gets to experience in their lifetime. And I'm on a ride where not many cast members, they put CPs on. I'm on River Cali Rapids, and I also do parade operations in the afternoon. I get to help set up that parade, which not a lot of CPs get to do. And
yeah.
I love doing that. It's so much fun. But, you know, I'm going to be auditioning for entertainment. And same thing for that. If you don't get entertainment and you get another role, don't get bummed that you got that role. Take it as a next step up. Because just because you didn't get entertainment for that day or that season, there's always auditions down here, right? How many auditions do we have already?
Like 4 already.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's gonna be more and more auditions coming every month. So there's many chances to go to opportunities for you to go to entertainment as a CP. So don't get discouraged, and as well as don't get discouraged when you're applying. They can tell when you're smiling behind that phone. They can tell that you're not just mimicking your voice or acting. They can tell that you really want to be here. And the way to do that is, I think a way to do that is just to practice yourself. I think to practice your interview is a little bit okay.
Not necessarily practice it, but just know what you want to say. But don't script it. And
yeah, don't script it because they'll know that you're reading off a piece of paper.
Yeah, they know.
They will know. I'll tell you right now, I've known people that have done that before. They didn't get accepted because they want you to be creative. They want you to be creative. As an Imagineer, you know, you have to be creative. You can't just go off a script. You have to use your mind. Same thing for these interviews. You have to use your mind, and you have to come up with ways to express yourself.
Disney's main thing is safety. Safety. And you might think that
Safety is not a key part, but safety is.
it really is. So whenever they're asking you, make sure to use safety, but don't make it up. Don't say these things because you don't mean it. Just use these to your advantage if you do mean it. One thing I've heard is good in the interview is remember the name of your interviewer. So just talk to them.
Yeah. And at the end, if you remember her name or his or her name, they will appreciate that because they know that you paid attention and that you're putting
and you're putting it on a personal level, and that's what they want because with the Disney company, everybody addresses you by your first name. One thing, keep in mind that when I was coming down here, I was freaking out about language barrier because I used to know Spanish and I used to know it well, but I completely forgot it. For me, now that I've had to deal with it on a daily basis, I've adapted to that. I still not really understand what they're saying, but because I hear some of the same words repeating and like the way they point to certain things, I can understand and I can communicate with them a lot better. And trust me, that will happen when you're down here. You won't realize it until you get down here, but it will definitely happen. They'll ask you some questions about your role, but without going into too much detail, just have in mind that you are talking to Disney.
Don't stress over the role. Don't say like, oh, I don't want to be in custodial because I really don't want to clean bathrooms. No. They will definitely not accept you for that.
Be open-minded.
Be open-minded.
Yeah, they'll take you. They'll put you where even if you say I can do any role, they'll put you where they want you.
Don't request on the phone interview where you want to work or parks and all that. Do that after if you get accepted and all that. Because if they see you requesting, that's a turn off for them. But you can request. I mean, you can do that, which does help.
But don't force it. Don't force it. Yeah. Just be like, also I'd like to know if I do get the chance to work, I would like to work for this area because of, certain things you think can advantage them at that area.
I think if you have experience in certain role, like I had experience in lifeguarding, CPR, emergency medical services, and firefighting, I can use those skills in lifeguarding. Just because if you have skills like that, or you had POS skills, which is like cash register, like you've done merchandise, or you've done custodial before at a hotel, you've been housekeeping. Tell them that you did that because they love that. Yeah. Because they can actually use you on those roles.
Yeah. And they're going to put you where they best think you fit the company.
Absolutely. Some roles are really a competition, like character attendant. They are very limited space, including full service, food and beverage, concierge, front desk, bell service, dispatch. Those are very, very, very challenging roles. Don't be bummed up you don't get it.
And a lot of the times they go by your major with those things.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I'm pretty sure with concierge,
everybody has a hospitality major.
You have to be in it. That's one of the
either pre-experience and all that.
Because they actually put you through school for concierge there.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. Including vacation planner is one of those other challenging roles.
Yeah.
Bibbidi Boppidi Boo Boutique is one of those roles too that are really complicated and really challenging. Don't stress out if you get quick service food and beverage. I know a lot of friends that are in quick service food and beverage and they love it. People always say it's a boring job. It's not a boring job.
It's what you make of it.
Absolutely.
And also keep in mind that when you're coming down here, this is a job. Because there's so many people that are leaving now because they realize this is not a vacation. This is actually a job and I don't want to. And another thing I realized is a lot of people terminate themselves because they don't like their job. Well, here's the thing I thought about. Whenever you go home, you'll take whatever job is available. You just do it because of the money. And down here, if you don't get the job, people get really picky, and you shouldn't be picky. Enjoy the college program and take what they give you and work your way up in the company.
Don't think that you're not going to be with your friends all the time. There's going to be many chances for you to do things with your friends.
So guys, this pretty much concludes a little quick update and / interview questions. Just enjoy the interview process and the wait. If you do get accepted, or even if you're waiting to be impended,
don't stress out about it. I know pending sounds really bad, but think about it. There's many people that have been pended and got accepted before. Just hang in there.
Yeah. Good luck with your interview process. We hope to see you because more than likely me and KP and hopefully Trey will be extending to be with you guys
future
in the
cast
fall.
members.
Yeah.
Don't forget to catch Mission Trey's Disney Days right here on YouTube. I am Kyle. I'm one of the field guys out in the field that will be doing the on-spot videos, capturing, and also interviewing some of our guests that we're going to be showing in a couple of weeks here. And also, Mitch and Trey are going to be your head co-anchors there, or say head.
Yeah.
So if you haven't applied yet, apply.
Please do.
And
You're gonna love it.
if you're pending, hang in there and don't worry about what's going to happen. I mean, just give it faith.
Yep. And keep staying tuned to our show because we have a couple more episodes coming soon, and then we also have episode 25, which is going to be a huge episode, and also the vlogger party.
Did you say huge?
It's going to be huge because it's going to be our 25th episode of Mitch and Trey's Disney Days, and we know a couple things about it. We can't tell you yet, so just be watching our videos and be ready for this awesome adventure, and just subscribe because it helps us out. It makes us know that, it lets us know that you enjoy our videos and that you like it.
Also comment below. I mean, if you want to see something and you have an idea for us, comment below.
Let us know what you want to see on our vlogs.
Say hi. We will say hi.
Yeah.
We are not, say hi because we're not afraid.
So if you come down here on a trip or you come down here in the fall,
message us.
Come say hey to us and we'll be there. So see you guys on the next episode.
Bye-bye.